So this is question 6. Part A says, state the impact of the internet on the following competitive forces. So the first one is threat of new entrant. So the internet has both increased and reduced the threat of new entrant. For example, it has increased barriers. In some industries, the internet has raised the barrier to entry. It has we have some companies that already have the financial muscles. They have established, so they have strong online presence and they have economies of scale. They have very big competitive advantage. So now the newcomers find it challenging to overcome this, or to challenge them financially, or to challenge them based on their financial capability. They are able to do good marketing because of the advantage that they have because of the financial capability. They also lowered the barrier. On the other hand, the internet has also reduced barriers in certain industries. For example, we have online startups. So these are businesses that are starting up. They can enter the markets more easily. Why? Because they have what we call access global markets. They use digital marketing to reach a wide audience with lower initial capital requirement. They do not need to go to the other marketing platforms because it is easier, and a lot of people a lot of customers are available online, so they are able to do their marketing. So that is under threat of new entrants. We also have suppliers bargaining power. So the internet has generally reduced the bargaining power of suppliers. Why? Because you see now we have access to various suppliers online. So the customers are able to check the prices across board, and they are able to establish which supplier has the best price that fits their needs, their capability. Then we have increased competition. So the internet has also made it easier for business to find alternative suppliers and compare prices easily, as we've said. So there's increased competition. We also have what we call customer bargaining power as part 3. So the internet has significantly increased customers' bargaining power. Why? Because remember, they are able to see the prices before they engage these people who sell things online. So they are able to bargain with knowledge or maybe availability of cheap prices elsewhere. So it has increased the customer bargaining power because of also access information. So the internet has also introduced new substitutes and increased the availability of alternative products and services. So if you are selling one product, or you are dealing in one kind of a service, people or the populace are able to also access other alternatives. They are able to access other people who may be offering other services, maybe just like yours or better. Then part B was saying, outline 8 activities carried out during system analysis. So during system analysis, one thing that is done is what we call requirement elicitation. So this is where information is gathered from stakeholders, including people like end users, managers, and other relevant parties. So this involves gathering this information using interviews, surveys, workshops to understand basically the needs and maybe the objective of the system. We also talked about feasibility study. So conducting a feasibility study is maybe just to assess the viability of the proposed system. Is the company in a position to actually actualize the proposed system? So are they in a technical capability? Are they in economic capability or financial capability? That's what we call feasibility study. Then we have problem identification. So identifying and defining the problem or challenges that the new system is intended to resolve is key. So what is it that the system is meant to do? What is not being done properly? That now you are bringing on board a new system. And then we also have what we call data analysis. So Analyzing this data requires what we call data sources, data formats, data flows, and data storage. So this will just generally help in defining data models and databases for the new system. What is the type of data that will be implemented in this case? Then we also talk about process modeling. So this is where you create a process models to present how the system will operate. So this model is not the actual system, but it's just a representative of how this system will operate in now the real environment. So this will involve using techniques, for example, like flowcharts, using data flow diagrams or process narratives to document how it will simply document how data is input, processed, and output by the system. Then we have use case and user interface design. So how will the users interact with the system using the interfaces? So first of all, we must identify use case and design user interface to ensure that the system aligns with users' needs, so that the user are also able to easily use the program. So now here the question says square K. Using example, demonstrate how you will link data between two sheets. So here we have what sheets may be they could be in one book, but there are different sheets. So one may be in sheet 1 and there's another one in sheet 2. So we must first of all open the Excel workbook where both sheets are, and we navigate to sheet 2. So you can move from sheet 1 to sheet 2. So you want to apply or display the formula in sheet 2 from 1. So first you must open your Excel workbook, select the cell where you want the formula to be inputted in sheet 2. Then start the formula with equal sign. So now here you have to start the formula and navigate to sheet 1. So you just click at the bottom, you will see sheet 1, just click it. Then select the cell range or the ranges of cells in sheet 1 that contain that data that you want to link to sheet 1. So maybe it could be just select the range A1 maybe to A5, or maybe it could be B1 to B5, where you want data to be linked to sheet 2. Then now you complete the formula by pressing enter. Excel will display the linked data from sheet 1 with the cell you selected in sheet 2.